What's up, Fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you my weekly fragrance rotation. So, pretty excited about that. But before we go ahead and get into this, please, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and that'll let me know if you like this content, if you don't, and then I can kind of base my videos off of that. So, and then also before we get in to the video today, how about them Chiefs? Let's go. We are 2-0. Not we, I don't play for them, but that is my team. I'm a huge KC Chiefs fan. I'm not a bandwagon fan. Been a Chiefs fan since I was really young. The furthest I can go back that I can actually remember is whenever they had the quarterback, Trent Green. So, I mean, that's clear back into the 90s. So, I mean, if that tells you anything, I've been waiting so long for them to actually be good. And we got the Super Bowl last year, and maybe we can do it again this year. How about that 58-yard field goal? Like, what? He did a 50, I think it was a 52-yard, and then they got it was a false start on Chiefs, so they moved it back. Then he got the 58-yard, then they called the timeout, and they had to do it again. So 3 in a row, over 50 yards. Let's go, Chiefs. So, all right. Enough about that. I'm here to bring you my weekly fragrance rotation, and so let's go ahead and get into this. So really excited about this because the weather has actually started to become like fall, and I'm just so thankful for that. I'm so tired of the heat. I'm so tired of sweating. Don't get me wrong, summer has its small little place in my heart for about a month or so. I like it, but then after that I'm over it. So super excited to be getting into the fall. So on Monday, I went ahead and busted out this bad boy, Parfums de Marly Cologne. And this stuff, man, it's so good. Like, it's so good. I've compared it to Baccarat Rouge 540, and there is a hint of that in there. It's very sweet like that, but that blood orange really makes it its own fragrance. And so kind of like what I like to say is that Cologne is the male version of Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge 540 is very unisex, sorry. It's very unisex. Guys and girls can wear it. Leans a little bit on the feminine side, but I still freaking love it. This is a lot darker, a little bit more smoky, and that blood orange really kind of makes it pop. So Monday, I wore that. Didn't get any compliments, but that's okay. That brings us to Tuesday, and Tuesday, I wore Cidre Boisé. It was a little warmer. It was about like 78, 80 degrees somewhere, and then maybe like 82. And so it's a little bit warmer. So I wanted to give this one a good wearing because I just got it, excited about it. And this, I pulled a compliment, and what a compliment it was. I was over there. So I guess you guys don't know. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts just for like a little job until I could find something new. And so I was doing the food station, and the lady ringing up the orders, she says, is that you that smells like that? And I was like, uh-oh, like, is that bad, good? And she leaned over and she smelled me. She goes, yeah, that is you. That smells effing good. Like, not just good, not just really good, but that smells effing good. And so I was like, oh, well, thank you. So this bad boy pulled out a compliment, an unsolicited compliment. Super excited about that. Haven't got one of those in a while, so that was pretty cool. So Tuesday was Cidre Boisé, and then on Wednesday, it was still a little bit warmer and got up to like 84 somewhere in there. So wanted to give this guy a proper wearing. So I busted out Zion by Alexandria, and this also pulled another compliment from a different coworker. So that was really awesome. So put this on, and then went into work, passed by one of my managers, and she was, Tyler, is that you that's smelling good? And I was like, I don't know, is it? And so she came over and she goes, yeah, it's you. You're always smelling good, man. What is that? And so I kind of told her about what I do, and she goes, oh, well, that makes sense. I was wondering why you always smell good. And so I was like, oh, well, thanks. So not only did I get told that I smell good from this bad boy, but I also got told that I always smell good. So that was a real confidence booster because, like, I wear stuff to work every single day, and I don't really get complimented. So it's nice to know that they're smelling it. They're just not saying anything, because I was like, man, am I wearing too much, too little? Like, do they not like it? Like, what's going on? So this one was good enough to pull that compliment. So Wednesday was Zion by Alexandria. So that brings us to Thursday. It got a little bit cooler. It was only like 70, I want to say like 75-ish. And so in that morning time though, it was like 50, almost like 49, 50 degrees. And so it was real brisk kind of feeling in the morning. So I had to go with this guy, Layton, Parfums de Marly Layton. This stuff, man, I love it. It's so good. This is actually now, it is now not 100%. It is a 99% compliment rate. This was a 100% compliment rate. It is now a 99 or maybe 95. I don't know. But I did not get a compliment on this, and that was very surprising because you know, this stuff I always get compliments on. So Thursday, or Layton, did not receive a compliment, but that's okay. I still love it and I enjoy wearing it for myself. So Thursday was Layton. Friday was kind of cool. So Friday was my last day at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm now going to AT&T, so really excited about that. Get a good job with benefits and all that good stuff. So really excited about that. And so I wanted to go out with something that I thought was really great, and I chose Mont Blanc Explorer, man, aka Fruity Creed Aventus in the opening. I love this stuff. It's really good. Can't stop sniffing it. I did get a compliment on this. One of the dudes at work said I smelled good, so that was cool. Yeah, that's when you know you smell good, is when another guy tells you that you smell good. So I wore this for the day, and then at night, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Christian, and so I do the feast days that are found in the Bible. A lot of people think that that's for like Jewish holidays and like it's for the Jews and stuff, but well, we find in Scripture that it says that they're the Lord's feast days, and so I believe that all Christians, you know, at least, you know, should, but if they don't, then that's fine. But it's just my own kind of thing, and so it started the Feast of Trumpets, and so that represents Christ coming back, and really excited about that. And so I wanted to commemorate that, and I couldn't think of anything better because it got down to like 48 or something like that at night. We were around the campfire, and this bad boy was just glistening off my skin, just making its presence known, and that is Jubilation by Amouage. What better fragrance than Jubilation to commemorate a special event, moment, and man, it was awesome. It did so well in the cooler weather. I got so many compliments. This stuff was, it's so good. I love this stuff, the blackberry honey, a little bit of oud in there. It's so good. If you haven't smelled this, I recommend getting a sample. So that was Friday. Bring this to Saturday, and Saturday I was happier than a tornado in a trailer park. Like, I cannot wait to wear this fragrance, and I finally got to. It only got up to like 72, and so I think it stayed like, it was like 62 almost all the way up until noon that day. I was so excited, so I had to bust this bad boy out. Parfums de Marly Herod. This was definitely a Parfums de Marly week. So good, so good. My wife gave me a compliment on this. There's a lady at the gas station gave me a compliment on it, and my grandma gave me a compliment on this. And so, man, this stuff, it was amazing. Love this stuff. Sweet honey tobacco, a little bit of a caramel vibe in there. Really good. And then this came in the mail on Friday, and so I wanted to give it a proper wearing. And so I wore the Herod first part of the day, and then if you saw my reaction video, first impression and review over this, you knew that I wore Zara Hoff signature Pour Homme. I only wore it on my hand, so I didn't really give it like a super proper wearing, but oh my gosh, man. If you guys are into the barbershop fougere fragrances, but you want something a little bit more modern, give this a try. Didn't get any compliments off of it just because it was on my hand, but it did perform very, very well. And so, guys, that brings us to about 8:40, about 8:36, 8:40 at night, and kind of get to the video a little bit late, but I had to watch my Chiefs play. So I wore this fragrance, and then I'm about to shave, and so I wanted to include this in there because this will also be on me. So what I wore all day today, I haven't actually given this a proper wear, so really excited about it. Was maybe a tad bit warm for it, just because in the afternoon it did kind of warm up a little bit, but during the first part of the morning and the afternoon, man, this was really good, and it was just a perfect weather for this. So I busted out Mont Blanc Legend Night. This stuff, man, it's so good. Like, it's like honey tobacco. But what's really cool is, like, I haven't picked this up before, but for whatever reason today I got this like coffee note. I don't think there's coffee in here, but man, I got this like coffee, just kind of like aromatic note in here, and it was really, really, really good. Didn't get any compliments, but that's okay. And then to wrap it all up, tonight, as you guys know, I said that I do the shaving and gonna look fresh for work tomorrow. So after I get off here, I'm gonna go ahead and shave, and I'm bringing up this bad boy. This is Cease and Desist, or CAD, by Phoenix Shaving Accoutrements. And so this is my favorite barbershop fragrance in the shaving line. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, recommend this. And then I got the aftershave to go along with it. This is the closest thing that I could find, at least right now, to this bad boy right here. It is discontinued. So this is the closest thing I could find to YSL's Rive Gauche. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong. But it's just a real lavender, creamy, just perfect barbershop fragrance. So if you guys are into that, recommend CAD, or Cease and Desist, by Phoenix Accoutrements. This stuff, man, amazing barbershop fragrance. So if I do a video tomorrow, I don't know if I will or not, but if I do, it's either gonna be tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'll be looking, clean shaven and whatnot. This stuff is what I'm using afterwards, so pretty excited about that. So all right, guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I don't know if your teams won, lost. Comment down below which teams you follow, what NFL team is your favorite, and yeah, go comment down below what you guys wore this week, at least 1 or 2 fragrances that you wore, and if you got a compliment or not. So all right, guys, well, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Remember, I always say, if you love it, wear it.